Hi, I'm Andrew Barker. This is Modern Shakespearean Sonnet 141. This is called Chewing Over Access to an Asian Island City. It's a twin cinema poem from the collection Twin Cities, an anthology of twin cinema from Singapore and Hong Kong, edited by Tammy Ho and Joshua Ip. Now, in the twin cinema poem, as you can see, you get 3 poems for the price of 1. There is one poem on the left here called An Outsider's Access to Hong Kong, and a poem on the right here called Chewing Over Singapore. What there also is, though, is a third poem, and this is the tricky bit. The third poem occurs when the 2 poems are read together, with the first line of the second poem being a continuation of the first line of the first poem, the second line of the second poem being a continuation of the second line of the first poem, and so on all the way down on through the poem. And if you want to make it really challenging for yourself, you try and do the final poem as a modern Shakespearean sonnet that actually makes sense. Getting this into iambic pentameter was like doing a Rubik's Cube on a trampoline whilst avoiding footballs being kicked at you. Anyway, here we go. The Hong Kong poem first, then the Singapore poem, then the overall poem. So, first the Hong Kong one. An outsider's access to Hong Kong. Here's one thing people know and think they've found an access through that thought. Upon these streets it's hard, and absolute outsiders who exist where freedom's drool upon desire, insisting on the part they think they see, enough to claim a home, all grow so blind that access is a distant clouded star. This is the second one, Chewing Over Singapore. About this state, a metonym as door, to masticate this governmental law. Offending those attached to chewing gum, this rule imposed to discipline the young, they play to find the place that sticks and glues enough to bind, where growth is all they choose. Today, denied to all in friendless malls. So this is the overall sonnet, Modern Shakespearean Sonnet 141, Chewing Over Access to an Asian Island City. Here's one thing people know about this state and think they found a metonym as door, an access through that thought to masticate upon these streets. This governmental law, it's hard and absolute, offending those outsiders who, attached to chewing gum, exist where freedom's drool. This rule imposed upon desire to discipline the young, insisting on the part they play to find, they think they see the place that sticks and glues, enough to claim a home, enough to bind. All grow so blind where growth is all they choose, that access is today denied to all, a distance clouded star in friendless malls. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. That was Sonnet 141, Chewing Over Access to an Asian Island City. That was a twin cinema, and it was not easy to do. It's collected in the Twin Cities, an anthology of twin cinema from Singapore and Hong Kong.